I am Claire Donovan, 28 years old. 3 weeks ago, I sat in my corner office on the 14th floor of Greenfield Financial Group in Boston, reviewing a list of foreclosure properties my bank had acquired. Property 247, 2455 Elmwood Drive, Wellesley, Massachusetts. I knew that address. I'd grown up in that house. My assistant knocked on my door. Ms. Donovan, the Wellesley property. The owners are requesting a meeting. They want to negotiate the foreclosure. Should I schedule it? I looked at the file. 6 months of missed payments. $1.2 million mortgage. Owners, Richard and Margaret Donovan, my parents. Yes, I said, keeping my voice steady. Schedule it for Monday, 9 a.m. My office. Should I send them the standard disclosure packet? No, I said. I'll handle this one personally. That was 3 weeks ago. Yesterday, my parents walked into my office, and my mother's face went white when she saw me sitting behind that desk. Claire, she whispered, you're the bank president? Vice president of acquisitions, I corrected. But yes, I'm the one who will be handling your foreclosure. My father's face turned red. This is a conflict of interest. You can't. I can, I said calmly, and I will. Unless you'd like to explain where you got $185,010 years ago to buy my sister a house while I was working 3 jobs to pay for community college. But before I tell you what happened in that meeting, please take a moment to like and subscribe, but only if you truly connect with this story. And if you're watching, drop a comment telling me where you're from. I'd love to know who's listening. Let me take you back to where this started. August 2015, age 18. The day everything fell apart, the Donovan family lived in Wellesley, Massachusetts, upper-middle-class suburb, good schools. The kind of place where everyone's kid went to college. My parents weren't millionaires, but they were comfortable. My father was a sales director at a pharmaceutical company. My mother was a real estate agent, combined income around $240,000 a year. They had 2 daughters, Victoria, my older sister, 21. Blonde, outgoing, the kind of person who could walk into a room and make everyone love her. She'd just graduated from a state school with a degree in communications and a lot of Instagram followers. Me, Claire, 18. Quiet, studious, the one who got a full tuition scholarship to Boston University for engineering. Full tuition, not full ride. That meant I still needed to cover room and board, books, fees, about $18,000 a year. But that wasn't a problem because my parents had been contributing to my college fund since I was born. We've been putting away $200 a month since you were a baby, my father had told me when I was 16. Plus birthday money, graduation gifts from relatives, investment returns. By the time you're 18, you'll have around $185,000, more than enough for 4 years. I believed him. I worked hard, got the scholarship, planned my budget. On August 15, 2015, 2 weeks before freshman orientation, I sat down with my parents in our dining room to transfer the college fund into my student account. Actually, my mother said, not looking at me, we need to talk about the fund. Something in her tone made my stomach drop. What about it? My father cleared his throat. Claire, you're a very smart girl. You got a scholarship. That shows you're capable of making your own way. What are you saying? Victoria needs help, my mother said. She doesn't have a scholarship. She doesn't have your advantages. Advantages? I stared at her. I worked for that scholarship. I had a 4.3 GPA. I did 3 years of robotics club. And Victoria worked hard too, my mother interrupted. Just in different ways. She's a people person. She's creative. But the job market is difficult and she needs stability. My father slid a piece of paper across the table. It was a real estate listing. A small house in Worcester. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Listed at $185,000. We used your college fund as a down payment, my father said. Victoria needs a place to live. Rent is throwing money away. This is an investment. You understand investments, right? You're going to study business. Engineering, I said numbly. I'm studying engineering. Whatever it is, you'll be fine. You're smart. You'll figure it out. Victoria needs us more right now. I looked at my mother. You spent my entire college fund on a house for Victoria? We didn't spend it, she said defensively. We invested it. In your sister's future, family helps family, Claire. Family helps family? My voice was shaking. Then why aren't you helping me? You have a scholarship, my father said, like that explained everything. Victoria doesn't have those opportunities. We have to support her. I have a tuition scholarship. I still need $18,000 a year for housing and expenses. That's $72,000 for 4 years. How am I supposed to? Student loans, my mother said simply. Everyone takes out student loans. You'll pay them back when you get a job. It builds character. I stared at them both. At these people who'd promised me for 18 years that my education was secured. Does Victoria know? I asked quietly. Does she know you're using my college fund? My parents exchanged a look. Victoria needs support right now, my mother said. She's going through a difficult time. The job market, her breakup with Brandon, trying to find herself. I didn't ask if she's having a hard time. I asked if she knows you stole from me to buy her a house. Watch your tone, my father snapped. We didn't steal anything. That money was in our name. We made the decision we felt was best for the family. Best for the family, I repeated. Not best for me. You'll be fine, Claire. You always are. I left the table, went upstairs. And that night, lying in my childhood bedroom, I made 2 decisions. 1, I would never ask them for help again. 2, I would make sure they regretted this. August 2015, September 2015, the scramble I had 2 weeks before move-in day at BU, I called the financial aid office. I need to apply for emergency loans. My family circumstances changed. What happened? My college fund was used for something else. I need to cover housing and expenses. The counselor was kind but realistic. We can get you $12,000 in federal loans per year. For anything beyond that, you'll need a private loan with a cosigner. My parents won't cosign. Then you'll need to find alternative housing or consider taking a gap year to work and save. I didn't want a gap year. I wanted to start my life. I found a work-study job in the library, $12/hour, 15 hours a week. I got a weekend job at a coffee shop near campus, $11/hour plus tips, 16 hours a week. I applied for every scholarship I could find, won 3 small ones totaling $4,000. I moved into the cheapest dorm option, a forced triple in Warren Towers. 3 people in a room meant for 2. $10,500 a year instead of $15,000. I lived on ramen, peanut butter sandwiches, and whatever free food I could find at campus events. And I watched Victoria post Instagram photos from her new house. Blessed to have such amazing parents who believe in me. House red homeowner grateful family first. I didn't comment. I unfollowed her. And I started documenting everything. Age 18-22. Surviving college, I worked 31 hours a week while carrying a full engineering course load. I took maximum credits every semester to graduate early. I never went home for holidays. Told my parents I was too busy with work. Truth was, I couldn't afford the train ticket, and I didn't want to see them. My mother called once a month. Claire, honey, you should come visit. Victoria just redecorated her living room. It's beautiful. I'm studying for finals. You're always studying. You need balance. I need to pass my classes so I can get a job and pay off the $48,000 in loans I had to take out. Silence. That's not our fault, Claire. We gave you the tools to succeed. What you do with them is up to you. I hung up. Thanksgiving 2016, my parents sent me a photo. The whole family at Victoria's house. Mom, Dad, Victoria, her new boyfriend, even our grandparents. Caption, missing one. Claire's too busy with school to join us. We love you. Read, they made it sound like my choice. Christmas 2017, I got a card from my parents, $50 inside. For books, the note said, love Mom and Dad. I used it for groceries. Spring 2018, Victoria got engaged. My mother called. Claire, we're so excited. The wedding will be at the Wellesley Country Club. We're hoping you can be a bridesmaid. How much does that cost? The dress is $300 plus alterations, shoes, hair, and makeup for the day, probably $500 total. It's going to be such a beautiful wedding. We're sparing no expense. I can't afford $500. Oh, Claire, she sighed. Can't you just be happy for your sister? Can you spot me the money? We're already paying for the entire wedding. It's $60,000. We can't cover every little thing. Then I can't be a bridesmaid. You're so selfish sometimes. I hung up. I didn't go to the wedding. May 2019, age 22. Graduation, I graduated summa cum laude with a degree in financial engineering. GPA, 3.97 job offer. Financial analyst at Greenfield Financial Group, Boston. Starting salary, $68,000. My parents didn't come to graduation. Victoria's having a housewarming party that weekend, my mother explained. She's really counting on us being there. You understand? Yeah, I said, I understand. Dr. Helen Martinez, my faculty advisor, came instead. She'd been my mentor for 3 years, brilliant economist, former investment banker, the kind of professor who actually cared about her students. After the ceremony, she took me to dinner. Claire, I've been watching you for 3 years. You work harder than anyone I've ever taught, but there's something else going on. Want to talk about it? I told her everything, the college fund. The house, the loans, the isolation. She listened without interrupting. When I finished, she said, "What are you going to do about it?" "What can I do? It's done." I survived. Surviving isn't the same as thriving. And it's definitely not the same as justice. You think I should sue them? I think you should outsucceed them so completely that they have to live with the weight of what they chose. She slid a business card across the table. My former colleague runs the executive training program at Greenfield Financial. You're already going there as an analyst. But if you're serious about building real power in that industry, I'll make a call. I looked at the card, then at her. Why are you helping me? Because someone helped me once when my family didn't, and because I see what you're capable of. Don't waste it on anger. Use it as fuel. That conversation changed everything. Age 22-25. Building the foundation, I started at Greenfield Financial Group as a junior analyst in June 2019. Within 6 months, I was the top performer in my cohort. Dr. Martinez's colleague, Marcus Webb, ran the Executive Fast Track program, an intensive 3-year program designed to train future executives. I applied, got in. For the next 3 years, I worked 70-hour weeks, learned commercial real estate lending, risk assessment, portfolio management, got my Series 7 and Series 63 licenses, completed an executive MBA, company-sponsored, networked with every senior leader I could. I lived in a studio apartment in Allston. Drove a 10-year-old Honda Civic, ate meal-prepped chicken and rice. Every extra dollar went to paying off my student loans, paid off in 3 years, building an investment portfolio, saving for what came next. I didn't date, didn't travel, didn't go out. My coworkers thought I was obsessed. I was, but not with banking, with control. I never wanted to be powerless again. Age 25. The promotion in 2022. At age 25, I was promoted to Senior Acquisitions Manager. My job: evaluate distressed properties, assess risk, decide which ones the bank should acquire through foreclosure. I was good at it, really good. I could look at a property file and know within 10 minutes if it was worth pursuing. I built a reputation, fair but firm, never emotional, always data-driven. Marcus Webb called me into his office. "Claire, you're on track to make VP by 30. That's almost unheard of in this industry. What's driving you?" I thought about my answer carefully. "I don't want to need anyone," I said. "I want to be the person other people need." He studied me. "That's not ambition, that's armor." "Maybe, but it works. Just don't lose yourself in it," I nodded. But I wasn't sure I believed him. Age 26, the first sign in 2023, I got a call from my mother. "Claire, honey, we haven't heard from you in months. Are you okay?" "I'm fine." "Busy with work?" "You're always busy. We'd love to see you. Maybe you could come to dinner next Sunday. Victoria and her husband will be there." "I can't. Claire, it's been years." "Don't you think it's time to let go of the past? We're family." Something in me snapped. "You're right, Mom, we're family." "So let me ask you a question. How much is Victoria's house worth now?" Silence. I don't know. Why?" "Because I'm guessing it's appreciated. Maybe $220,000, $240,000. Nice return on the $185,000 investment, right?" "Claire, we didn't." "Do you know how much I paid in student loan interest?" $11,000. "Do you know how many hours I worked during college?" Over 4,000. "Do you know how many times you asked if I was okay?" 0. "That's not fair." "You're right, it's not, but it's true." I hung up. That night, I did something I'd been avoiding for years. I looked up my parents' mortgage records. Public information, easy to access in my line of work. Property, 2455 Elmwood Drive, Wellesley, MA Original Mortgage, 2003. $650,000 refinanced, 2015. $1,200,000 current balance, 2023. $1,150,000. They'd refinanced the same year they took my college fund. Pulled out $550,000 in equity, and they told me they couldn't afford to help me. I sat back in my chair and made a decision. I was going to wait for the right moment. And when it came, I'd be ready. Age 27, 28, the opportunity in late 2024, the housing market started shifting. Interest rates rose, property values dipped. People who'd over-leveraged started struggling. I watched the foreclosure lists carefully. And in March 2025, I saw it. 2455 Elmwood Drive, Wellesley, MA owners. Richard and Margaret Donovan missed payments. 2 total owed. $1,147,000. My parents were behind on their mortgage. I pulled the full file. My father had retired early in 2023. Pension wasn't as much as expected. My mother's real estate business had slowed down, market downturn. They'd been living off credit cards and home equity. Now they were drowning. I should have felt satisfaction. Instead, I felt cold. I called Marcus Webb. Marcus, I need to recuse myself from a file. Conflict of interest. What's the property? I told him. He was quiet for a moment. Claire, are you sure you want to stay away from this? If you recuse yourself, someone else handles it. You lose control of the outcome. What are you saying? I'm saying you have the authority to make decisions on this file. If you want to be involved, you can be. Just declare the relationship and document everything. I thought about it. If I stay on the case, what are my options? You can offer a modification. Restructure the loan, give them time, or you can proceed with foreclosure. It's your call as long as it's financially sound for the bank. And if I choose foreclosure, then you follow protocol. 90 days notice, opportunity to cure, auction if they don't pay. I made my decision. I'm staying on the case. April 2025, the meeting I sent the letter myself. Notice of default RE. Property at 2455 Elmwood Drive. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Donovan, your mortgage is currently 90 days past due. If payment is not received within 30 days, foreclosure proceedings will begin. Please contact our office to discuss options. Sincerely, Claire Donovan, VP of Acquisitions, Greenfield Financial Group. My mother called within an hour. Claire, Claire, is this some kind of joke? No, Mom. It's a foreclosure notice. You're foreclosing on us, your own parents? I'm notifying you that your mortgage is in default. What happens next is up to you. We need more time. Your father's pension was delayed and the market has been slow, but we're getting back on track. Can't you just give us an extension? I can offer you a meeting, you and Dad. Come to my office Monday at 9 a.m. and we'll discuss options. Claire, please, we're your parents. Monday, 9 a.m. I hung up. The confrontation Monday, 9 a.m. My parents walked into my office. My mother looked older than I remembered, thinner, stressed. My father looked angry. This is ridiculous, he started. You can't foreclose on your own family. Actually, I can, you're in default. This is business. Business? My mother's voice shook. Claire, we raised you, we gave you everything. I opened the file on my desk. You gave me everything, let's review. In 2015, you took $185,000 from my college fund and bought Victoria a house. You told me to figure it out. So I did. I took out $48,000 in loans, worked 31 hours a week, graduated with a 3.97 GPA. And I paid off every cent by myself. We gave you a roof over your head for 18 years, my father said. That's called being a parent. It's not a favor. You're being vindictive. No, Dad. I'm being a banker. You owe $1,147,000. You've missed 4 payments. That's $18,000. Do you have it? Silence. What about Victoria? My mother tried. Can't she help? She has the house. The house you bought her with my money? Sure, she could take out a home equity loan. Has she offered? More silence. Let me guess, I said. You haven't told her you're in trouble, because that would mean admitting you're not perfect. My mother's eyes filled with tears. Claire, please, we made a mistake. We should have handled things differently, but we're your parents. Doesn't that mean anything? I looked at her. It used to. My father stood up. If you do this, you're dead to us. I've been dead to you since you chose Victoria over me 10 years ago. You just didn't bother telling me. They left. The decision. I sat in my office for an hour after they left. Marcus Webb knocked on my door. How'd it go? They're not going to pay. What do you want to do? I thought about everything. The college fund, the wedding I wasn't invited to, the Thanksgiving spent alone, the $11,000 in loan interest. I want to offer them a deal, I said. Marcus raised an eyebrow. What kind of deal? Loan modification. Restructure the mortgage, lower the monthly payment, give them 24 months to catch up. That's generous on one condition. What's that? They sign a promissory note for $185,000, the amount they took from my college fund, payable to me. If they default on the modified mortgage, the note comes due immediately. You want them to pay you back for the college fund, with interest, 10 years at 5% compounded annually. Total $301,000. Marcus stared at me. Claire, that's fair. That's what I would have had if they'd left my fund alone and it had grown at market rate. They'll never agree to it. Then I proceed with foreclosure. The counteroffer, I sent the proposal. My parents didn't respond for a week. Then my sister called. Claire, what the hell is wrong with you? Hi, Victoria. Mom and Dad told me what you're doing. You're trying to steal their house? I'm trying to get back what they stole from me. They didn't steal anything. They helped me when I needed it. They took $185,000 that was meant for my education and bought you a house. Did you know that? Silence. Did you know, Victoria? They told me it was their money. It was my college fund, 18 years of savings, and they gave it to you without asking me. I didn't know. Would it have mattered if you did? Long pause. What do you want from me, Claire? Nothing. I want them to take responsibility. They can keep their house if they pay me back what they took. It's simple. They don't have that kind of money. Then maybe you could help them. Sell the house they bought you, pay me back. Keep the rest. That's my house. It's my college fund. She hung up. The resolution 2 weeks later, my father called. We'll sign your agreement. All of it. The loan modification and the promissory note? Yes. And if you default on either, I get the house and you still owe me the balance. Yes, Claire, we understand. You've made your point. This isn't about making a point, Dad. It's about being made whole. They signed. I restructured their mortgage, lowered their payment by $900 a month, gave them breathing room, and I got a legally binding promise that they'd repay what they took. 3 months later, present day, my parents are still in their house. They're making payments, barely. Victoria sold her house last month, downsized to a condo. I don't know if she helped them or kept the money. I don't really care. I got a card from my mother last week. No note. Just a check for $2,500. First payment on the promissory note. It'll take them 10 years to pay it off at that rate, but I'm patient. I've waited this long. What I learned, people ask me, was it worth it? All that work, all that planning just to get revenge on your parents? Here's the truth. It wasn't revenge, it was recovery. I didn't destroy them. I didn't take their house, though I could have. I gave them a choice, make it right or lose everything. They chose to make it right, not because they wanted to, because they had to. And that's the difference between revenge and justice. Revenge is about hurting someone because they hurt you. Justice is about restoring what was taken. I didn't want my parents to suffer. I wanted my $185,000 back, with interest. And now I'm getting it. Advice for anyone in a similar situation: 1. Document everything. Every financial transaction, every promise, every conversation. If someone takes from you, you need proof. 2. Build your own power. Don't wait for justice from people who wronged you. Build yourself into someone who can demand it. 3. Understand the system. I didn't just get angry. I learned banking, finance, real estate law. I made myself the person who could fix this. 4. Stay legal. Everything I did was within the law. That's what made it untouchable. 5. Know the difference between revenge and justice. Revenge destroys, justice restores. Choose wisely. Where I am now, I'm 28 years old. VP of Acquisitions at one of the most respected banks in New England. Salary, $185,000. Ironic, I know. I own a condo in Boston. Drive a Tesla. Have a retirement account that's already at $240,000. I'm dating someone, a lawyer I met at a networking event. He knows the whole story. He says I'm terrifyingly competent. I think he means it as a compliment. I still don't talk to Victoria. I talk to my parents once a month. Polite, distant, transactional. Maybe one day we'll rebuild something, but it won't be the same, and I'm okay with that. Because I built something better, a life where no one can ever take from me again. If this story resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share. Resources in the description. how to protect your financial accounts from family, understanding promissory notes and loan agreements, legal options when family steals from you, financial literacy for young adults. You don't owe anyone access to your success, not even family, especially not family who didn't invest in yours. Thank you for listening.